Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Don't get into any business without passion. Don't get into any business without passion. Now, I've talked about this before, and I think most recent, a few weeks ago, within the last few months, because it's a very important thing. Look, I'm gonna tell you something now. When you get into any business, I don't care what it is, you gotta have some passion for it. Don't get into some business just because you think you're gonna make some money. That's when you're gonna fail. That you're gonna fail. Because when you get into a business, when you think you're just gonna make some money, you're not gonna be able to handle it when you run into that first major hurdle. And trust me, when you're in business, you're going to run into some hurdles. That's just how it is. I think the last statistic I saw, about four out of five businesses that get started fail within the first year. And then some other ones will fail within the first 5 years. Business is tough. It's one thing for me or anyone else to get up here and say start a business. That's the easy part. It's easy to get registered and everything, and shoot, maybe even get some materials depending on what you're doing. Yeah, but then actually getting a business off the ground, and even if you're successful at it, just keeping it going. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. But see, even tougher if you don't have some passion for it. See, when you have some passion for your business, some love for your business, something you really want to do, you're going to get over the hurdles. Because do you want to do this that badly? You're going to get over the hurdles. You're going to get over the slow days, which there are going to be some. I don't care how successful. Like 1 month, you might make $10,000. The next month, the exact next month, you might make $2,000. It depends on what you're doing. Now, you want to get to the point where you're making $10,000 on a regular basis. That takes some work. Trust me. That takes some work. And even then, you still going to have some up and down months, up and down days, up and down weeks. I remember when I worked in this small little store in Maryland that sold African goods, like statues, clothes, stuff like that. And the business did well, but there would be some days I would just be in there just cleaning up the place, just doing some stuff. Nobody, be like one person come in. But then there were other days, there were so many people coming in that we had to have 3 workers in there. Oh, it was tough. It was tough, but the business was still successful. But the owner had a passion for it. And plus, as an aside, the owner took me to the back room one time and said, "Rom, there's dust over in the corner." I'm like, "This the back room." She said she don't care. She didn't want any dirt, any place in the place. I learned a lot from her. But you gotta have a passion for it, because see, what the passion does, it keeps you in that business when there are down moments. It keeps you going. Because when you get some people now, like I said, I've seen some people who got into some business or started some business just because they just thinking money. They ain't have a love for the business. They ain't have a love for what they were doing. They were thinking money. See, when bad things happen, when they start out, that's when you get in trouble. That's when the stuff happens to you. You don't want to be in that position at all. See, the passion, when you have love for it, it's going to keep you going through those down moments. In fact, when you have love for the business, you're going to figure out how to avoid those down moments. You're going to be thinking, okay, I'm having a down moment. The money is not coming in. What can I do? What can I improve a product? Can I add a product? Can I add something to my service? Can I really look into some better marketing? Do I need to hit the pavement out here and just give out cards? I was a month or so ago, I was at a 4th of July parade in my area, right, with my sons. They love it. There was a guy giving out cards. And being a person near me, it was like, this guy's smart, because he was doing extra. He was going where there was a ton of people. I don't blame him. He probably had 3 or 4 guys giving out the same card, working for the same business. Smart move. And I've seen other people do that too. They give out stuff at events that a lot of people are at. Even at, like I told you several times, I've done a lot of vending events. It was normal to have somebody who didn't bother to get a table, might have got in there, might have been giving out some stuff. Might have been giving out cards, flyers, whatever. That's what passion will do. Passion, you want to do what's extra to keep your business going. But see, when you don't have passion and things are going well, you deep down, you're not into it. You don't want that business to succeed. Seriously, you really don't. You really don't. Because some people think they're going to get into a business and just make some money right away. They don't understand the business. See, you got to have some passion. It got to be deep within you that this is what you want to do. This is how you want to make your money. You gotta have it. If you don't have that passion, don't get into that business. I don't care, even if you want to get into a business, you might have to work that 9 to 5 until you figure out what you really want to do. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Don't get into a business just because you think you're gonna make money. Let me use another example close to home. I've seen many a person, well, not many a person, but a person here and there say they're gonna, like, there was a young man who said he was gonna start, I actually saw the video. He said he was going to do videos and he had an idea what he was going to do and he was going to do this for people. Now, I don't know if he had passion or something, but look, I'm going to tell you what. There are millions of people on YouTube. Millions. And probably that many trying to actually make some money off of it. It takes a lot. You got to do a lot. I remember when I was working a full-time job, I had to come home and make that video. It was a steady thing for me. I had to come home. I already did like nine hours, really 10 hours, just dedicated to working because we're talking travel and lunch too. But then I had to come home, I would shower, and then I would do a video. You really have to go extra. You have to go extra. But see, I had a passion for it. See, some people jump into this and try to make some videos. They don't have a real passion for it. I don't care what the job is. I don't know, it could be doing landscaping. You know, you might start out with just a lawnmower and a weed whacker. Hey, you still have to do it. You gotta have a passion for it. I don't care what it is. You have to want to do it. And I would say, do not get into a business unless you have a full passion for that business. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Have that passion, have that love. That's going to get you over hurdles. That's going to get you through times when the money isn't flowing. That's going to make you do extra, whatever you have to do to get that money flowing. And trust me, there's a reward when you have that passion. Trust me, trust me, trust me. When I see people have a passion for what they're doing, they always win out. And I've seen a lot of people grow their businesses from times when they might have only had a few customers, or they barely making it, to when they had money out of the gazette, and they were doing it, they were loving it. All right. So anyway, y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.